Bring yourself nearer, my little kid, and hear my words. I have seen every terror that fell without anybody else seeing, and you have endured countless storms as you have attempted to make sense of what has been going on around you. You have been traveling via refinement rather than in circles. You have only been shaped by the fire you believed would kill you. What seemed to be heaven's quiet was really my work, moving behind the curtain of time, not my absence. All of the delays, setbacks, and unanswered prayers have been a part of a heavenly rhythm that you were not yet able to discern. I'm breaking the quiet now, however. I am coming closer with strength, kindness, and revelation. The angels who accompanied you through the valley are now clearing the way for your climb. Don't assume that your prayers went unanswered. Not a single syllable was missed, as every muttered request made its way to heaven's courts. Lord, when will I see the fruit of my faith? Is what you have been asking God. And I tell you that the moment of manifestation has here. Soon what has been buried under the soil of faith will emerge as tangible evidence of what I have promised. You are entering a time when your faith will be evident, proof of my glory operating in your life, rather than just a theory. You've been afraid of what lies ahead, of your financial situation and of your future. When the world is silent at night, and you feel like your mind is fighting, I have seen the strain and tension that have attempted to weigh down your chest. But pay great attention, my child. Peace is the new normal for you. The demons of dread and heaviness that have hovered about you have already been destroyed by my angels. Even now, the strongholds that attempted to stifle your optimism are being overthrown. Your bravery will eventually be fueled by the testimony of the conflict that previously sapped your strength. The opposition muttered that you had missed your greatest season and that it was too late. However, I can tell you that you are on time today. You are being aligned, not falling behind. The delays were preparation, not punishment. You were secretly being fortified, because the depth you acquired through waiting is necessary for what I am going to reveal. All of my not yet statements were really get ready statements. You have been overtaken by the angel of supply. Where you believe opportunity was lost, I have dispatched my messengers. You're about to open doors you didn't even know existed. I have already given you a task, so you won't need to pursue it. There will be divine connections, people who show up out of the blue, but who hold the secrets to your next season. When you look back, you'll see that I planned everything. You have struggled with uncertainty in your money, when your own resources were running low. You questioned if being generous was still a good idea. However, I have observed your silent generosity. My child, even though it was difficult for you, I have witnessed how you help others. Heaven never ignores the seeds sowed in faith, and the angels have documented such occasions. The earth is now prepared. You planted seeds, and I am breathing multiplication over them. Anticipate unforeseen provisions. Anticipate fresh chances to emerge from previously desolate areas. You will live in overflow instead of survival mode, not for ego but for effect. My child, walk boldly in faith and love with your super thanksgiving $2. Let the truth of my word reach those who long for the light. Join me in this divine mission to heal and uplift. Click on the Super Thanksgiving button and be enveloped in my grace. Now, and listen to this message further. I am aware of how much tension you have been carrying, the unspoken worrying that you might not be sufficient. You've questioned why other people's progress seem to happen more quickly than your own. Your speed is precious, but I need you to hear me clearly. I've been following you every step of the way. Your destiny was being built throughout the secret seasons, so it wasn't a waste of time. Your knowledge was formed by the waiting. Your judgment was sharpened by the disappointment. Your humility was cultivated by the adversity. You will now see why every fight is necessary. Your atmosphere is changing, and the angels that once protected you during the storm are now happy. The beginning of a new chapter is being celebrated. In heaven you are entering the time of repair, creativity, and divine production for which you were created. I'm altering not only your environment, but also your self-perception. You've spent too much time seeing yourself through the prism of survival. When I named you the warrior, you bore the identity of the wounded. Heaven has already proclaimed your victory, and you have spoken words of uncertainty. Let this reality sink in. Today you are a conduit of my glory, not a victim of life. I could see your honesty even when you fumbled. I could see that you wanted to get back up even after you failed. Angels chanted your name before my throne each moment you rose. Never once have I been let down by your weakness. Where the power of man stops, my grace flourishes. Vulnerabilities are where my strength is most visible. Your narrative is the source of miracles. Therefore, don't hate it. As you go on, keep in mind that, while fear may attempt to visit you once again, it no longer controls you. You have the power to infuse your atmosphere with peace. Say my promises in response to the falsehoods that worrying whispers. Declare plenty when lack attempts to reappear. Invite me in when loneliness strikes. No matter where you go, legions of angels are traveling with you, offering you support and direction. The tide is turning on your side. The air is now being cleared for the appearance of your benediction by the storm that formerly tore against you. I'm doubling what was lost, not just restoring it. Every part that feels damaged would improve over time, rather than revert to its previous state. Once shattered by miscommunication, relationships will mend. There will be new friendships that are sincere, devoted, and founded in reality. I'm sending you friends who will provide joy, heavenly insight, and healing words. Additionally, you have questioned me about my purpose and why certain doors closed when you were prepared to put your all into them. Rejection was my redirection, kid, but you believed it meant failure. You were never supposed to live there. Some of the chances were too tiny for what I had in store for you, so I eliminated them. You will thank me for what didn't work out. When you see what's coming, I'm calling you up today into fruitfulness, not business. I'm urging you to develop from relaxation rather than anxiety. You will stop trying to compel things to happen. Peace will validate your steps, and grace will precede you. Every concept I've sown in your soul will start to fit. The time, resources, and alliances that I alone could set up. Never hesitate to dream again. This is the resurrection of the dead dream. My spirit is stirring the talent you buried because you were afraid of failing all. Give what you believe to be completed. Life refined by time and cleaned by submission. It will rise stronger when it does. I'm sending heavenly assistance to your company, your place of employment, and the areas where you felt undervalued. Supernatural acceleration will occur. It will now take months instead of years. It will now take days instead of months. For those who trusted me in the desert, I am reclaiming time. Favors will come your way in unexpected ways, such as phone calls, emails, and notes that change your direction. You'll get the insight to make choices you were previously afraid to make. Furthermore, knowing who walks with you will give you confidence rather than pride. Now pay close attention. When your heart is rooted in me, success is not a trap. Many people pursue it and get agitated. However, because alignment, not ambition, is the result of your achievement, you will ascend with peace intact. Prosperity turns into meaning, and success becomes service when you remain in sync with me. Even you will be surprised by the thoughts, inventiveness, and divine insight I am about to release. During your quiet moments, the angels of inspiration will murmur answers. You'll wake up with a plan and clarity you didn't have before. Every task I prescribe will be completed with grace. The task of your vocation will no longer deplete you. Instead, it will make you feel alive. Remember that you are never alone, even when you are going through days that try your patience. You're surrounded by invisible troops. Angels protect your house, your kids, your aspirations, and your future. They follow my instructions, guarding you from danger, leading you away from deceit, and setting the stage for divine encounters that are not yet visible. As you ground yourself in my promises, the tension that has attempted to encircle your thoughts will be released. I'm teaching you how to breathe again calmly, deliberately, and with faith in my ability to manage you. In times when you used to panic, you will find yourself relaxing. Simple things will once again bring you delight. The burden that hung over your mornings will start to fade. Let this sink in. There is still much more to your narrative on all sides. You are entering a restoration. I'm not and never will be done with you. The best of what I have in store for you is yet to come. And I tell you now, my love, you are secure in my care throughout the future. You won't pass up this opportunity. What I have ordered will not be lost on you. Uncertainty will not allow you to slip through the gaps. I am the God who mends hearts, rebuilds foundations stronger than before, and restores years. Your long-awaited breakthrough will materialize, not as a stroke of good fortune, but as the result of your trust in every detail. You will be able to identify my hand. Only God could have done this. You will remark, don't be afraid of the unknown. I live there, don't be afraid of change. I guide them through it. The future is nothing to be afraid about. I've written it already, now raise your gaze. You don't realize how brilliant the horizon is. My spirit's breeze is blowing. The items you believed were delayed are now coming on schedule. If your spirit attests to my message type, I receive this in faith and allow that statement to become your contract. With heaven, miracles will happen on their own. Peace returning to your thoughts, favor finding you in unexpected places, financial hardship being replaced by heavenly provision, old wounds being healed, and laughter returning to your household. These are divine appointments, not dreams. Additionally, keep in mind that pressure always comes before advancement. When you encounter opposition, what was approaching you was indicated by the battle going on around you. The inconsequential are not fought by the adversary. You bear destiny, which is why he targeted you. However, that conflict is becoming weaker. Today the voice of my authority has been heard. In a world in dire need of hope, I am raising you to be a beacon of light. You will embody my presence in every area you visit. You will live an inspiring life, and you will say things that heal. You prayed for doors to open. I'm not just opening doors. I'm opening gates of leadership, creativity, influence, and purpose. At those gates, angels are waiting to greet you. Go with courage. It is as a lover that you enter, not as a beggar, and remain rooted in thankfulness as benefits begin to pour in. Don't worry about losing them. The supply that never runs out is myself. You are rooted in God's favor and not reliant on the favor of others. I'm proud of your progress, child. When resentment beckoned you, you chose love despite growing up in silence and enduring things that others did not know. Heaven did not overlook such strength. The angels are in awe of your perseverance, and I am proud of the faith you maintained when all else failed. Your heart is now a fruitful place. Where there was once sorrow, I am now sowing joy. Where there was once fear, where there was once lack, I am sowing peace. Each cry was an investment, and the payoff is just getting started. You will quickly come to understand that I was waiting for you to be prepared to receive. not the other way around. And you are now your maturity, tolerance, and trust have all increased. You are prepared to be proud. My dear, with confidence, go forth, heaven follows you on your journey. You have been preceded by angels, and I continue to walk by your side as your friend, shepherd, and savior. This is the time for you to awaken, experience heavenly satisfaction, and find uncheckable calm. If you sense the stirring of my confirmation in your heart, type Amen. The winds turn in your favor as I breathe. Every door that's closed starts to open as I walk. What originally opposed you will now give way, because my authority is more powerful than any criticism. You'll witness the power of my favor, how it can change the course of events, soften stony hearts, and make even the things that formerly worked against you work in your advantage. Just because it takes time to unfold doesn't mean you should question what I'm doing. The miracle includes the unfolding. It is how I fortify your soul to perceive my presence, even in the silence, and how I train your heart to trust beyond what is seen. God prepared every delay. You were protected by every no you encountered. Disappointment was the mask for every detour, and now the route is clearing. The parts are coming together, and the vision I am planted in you is resurfacing. Little clues of my movement will start to appear to you. Strength where you felt exhausted, peace where there was once pressure, and tiny affirmations that say I am still with you. These are not coincidences, rather they are crumbs of grace that will guide you further into my purpose. You will experience my closeness in unexpected ways, such as a light-filled discussion, a hopeful dream, or a peaceful time that seems familiar. Instead of using noise and thunder to make my presence known, I am using an unfathomable quiet. This tranquility will serve as your compass, guiding you to the locations where my promise awaits. Keep that peace, keep it safe. Keep it safe, for my blessing follows wherever peace goes. Raise your gaze once again. Look past the past. I refer to what you called endings as disguised beginnings. I'm regaining not only what was lost, but also the years that the agony ate out. Time is being redeemed by me. You'll enter seasons that compensate for the years you felt were squandered. I'm making your tale more balanced. Joy will now overtake the balances that were formerly tilted in grief. Even if you've had a lot of sleep, my darling, the dawn is finally coming. You won't go back to the old exhausting cycles. You'll come back stronger, smarter, and softer than before. Now the lessons you acquired in the shadows are turning into keys that unlock new possibilities. I'm still bringing back talents in you that you believed were disappeared. Once again, the fire that flickered will blaze brightly. You'll become more creative. You'll feel more confident again, because your prayers were born out of the fire of endurance. They will have authority and weight. I am sending a new anointing that is richer, purer, and deeper than the last one. You'll talk and change the mood. Healing will come as you lay hands. Peace will descend upon you as you enter rooms. Because I am with you. This is identity, not hyperbole. Everything I am is functioning inside of you. Because you are mine. The immensity of what I am calling you to is not something to be feared. You have been selected. You are not unqualified. You were appointed, not disregarded. I have concealed you in order to prepare you, not to punish you. Every invisible season served as a holy molding. I spent every quiet year honing your heart with my voice. You have been being built, not left behind, and now. Go ahead with bravery and humility as I open new doors for you. Everything that previously baffled you will make sense after you were anointed. What previously broke, you will now serve as your foundation. Your future is strengthened, not brittle. My intentions for you are promises, securing my commitment, not conjectures. Take on the tasks I give you with courage. Don't be scared to dream again, because the same Spirit who brought Christ back to life is inside you and is bringing your aspirations to life. I'm reestablishing your connection to divine purpose. I'm bringing your heart back into sync with heaven. You'll witness how all the seasons, pain and promise, coordinated to bring about this new day. And remember to give praise as you go. When the waters rise, praise is the weapon that will keep your soul afloat. Give credit before, not after, the breakthrough. Give thanks when you can't see the proof, because I'm fighting for you. In your worship, praise dismantles fear, invites my presence to reside, and transforms the invisible. Make your house a thanksgiving haven. Infuse your surroundings with vitality. Before your days even start, bless them. Say, my God is dependable, my tale is fortunate. Let these words become your song, and see how your environment changes. My steps are ordered. I am reshaping you, beloved, not just altering your situation. The miracles you're looking for are inside of you, as well as outside of you. I am training your thoughts to reflect my truth, your words to convey my power, and your heart to reflect mine. Heaven notices every time you choose faith over fear. These are invisible but eternally celebrated victories. Every time you forgive when you could have fought, every time you loved when it wasn't earned, and every time you had faith again when disappointment tried to silence you, you are developing into the complete person I intended you to be. Rest now, because you are learning to walk with grace, not because the trip is coming to an end. The pressure you experience is a promotion, not a punishment. The new is being accommodated by the stretched. The waiting was hallowed ground, and you will soon see that it was not in vain. I was weaving as you waited. I was positioning while you were praying. I was arranging the timing of heaven to work in your favor while you hoped against hope. Indeed, it is heavenly orchestration, not human might, that is changing the tables. You will serve as a live example of my commitment to my promise, and those who formerly questioned you will witness how your life reflects my glory, because this is just the beginning of the bigger tale I am telling through you. You will testify not with pride, but with amazement, saying, "Look what the Lord has done." Step forward now, spirit awake. Heart steady, head raised over you. The sky are open. My order is being obeyed by the planet on your behalf. Angels have been sent previously. Unthinkable things will now submit to my name. Favor is all around you. Grace as you covered for this particular hour. You have been anointed. You can no longer conceal my light inside you. Therefore shine brightly. I will always and forever be at your side. If you receive the word Amen today, type it in the comments section. This is your time to awaken to the divine, with praise on your lips and tranquility in your heart. Take a step forward. The stars move to your advantage. I have started something in you that will succeed. Remember that I will always and forever be with you as you walk in joy and live in faith. Please subscribe